Ladies and gentlemen, we made it. 100 eps, baby. Let's go.
100
Centurions. How do we do this? I don't know. It's come around quick.
It has come around quick. I mean,
100
but
episodes? Wow.
It's been a great 100.
How have we not killed each other yet?
Love.
We made it.
Love.
Mentally,
What was the thing you were saying last week where it's like, if you do 100 hours of something, you become a professional?
Yeah, no.
Or an expert?
I think it's like 1,000.
Oh,
it's 1,000.
1,000. Oh, fuck. We're a long way away.
Yeah, we're a long way away. And it kind of came off a bit tonight as we were trying to prepare for this episode. We had false starts, mics falling over. We forgot glasses for snacks. It was a bit of a mess.
It was, but I think we're on top of it.
We're all over it now.
As
Hopefully we're
soon as
recording.
that button starts recording, we are on it.
Fuck. Well, welcome back to Draft Boys for the 100th time, the FPL Draft Podcast. As always, joined by Miley G, Hito, and myself, Whitey. Lads, how we doing?
I'm pumped now.
Me too.
Doing fan-fucking-tastic.
I got
Especially-
tingles.
Especially after this game week, boys.
Oh my God, did they show up for us?
Yeah, the worldies
Everyone
for
did.
the world.
Yeah, that was crazy. There was a few talking points that I kind of wanted to start with, just like moments in the game week, I guess.
Talk.
Man, that Grealish one-on-one that was taken away by like the late whistle
Ooh,
blow.
that was bullshit.
Ooh.
And what about
And
the
like
one-on-one?
Holland's like through ball.
Yeah.
That was so late to call that. Like, he'd let him go down, get up, turn, make the pass,
Grealish
and
had
then he
the
calls
ball.
it.
And then he
like-
acknowledged that he was playing on,
Yeah.
and then for some reason he blew the whistle.
Man, did he cook that.
You got to blow it before a player can even make the pass.
And don't gesture.
Or you're letting it go.
Don't
Yeah.
gesture.
You gotta love
cooked
it.
it.
You gotta love it. Next one. Nunez's new hairstyle, really not doing him any new favors.
No, still hitting the post.
Yeah, he still can't help his finishing.
No.
But we do love a new hairstyle, so
We do.
shout out to that there.
We do, yeah.
Maybe just no hair next time.
Okay, now this one's a talking point. This is a question.
Okay.
Milner, foul on Muddy, pen or no?
Well, in real time, I thought it was a pen straight away, but I'm a Chelsea fan. So
Yeah.
talk to me, Hito. Like, what do you think?
Oh, I didn't analyze it too deeply, but like it looked fairly like kind of shoulder to shoulder, and like, but it
his
wasn't a
legs
good
took
challenge.
him out.
Yeah, I
Like,
still think
It was ugly enough.
it wasn't
to me.
as blatantly obvious, but I would still lean towards pen.
You could tell that Milner was trying to get body to body, get muscle him out, but as a result of trying to do that, he put his legs in a place that took out Muddy's legs.
I thought his legs were going to take out the keeper's face.
Oh, I know.
I was like, how did no one walk away with like a concussion?
What's that meme where they keep going? Like Muddy just kept sliding after that.
yeah.
What's the meme?
Oh, yeah, where
Isn't it
someone does a knee
Neymar or
slide or something. There's one where he rolls,
He's rolling, yeah.
but then there's one
Isn't it that
where
one?
there's like an English goal scorer, and I think he knee slides like out of the stadium, and they just keep
Dude,
going and going.
I never.
and going.
I thought Muddy was going to do that.
Yeah.
Just go straight through
I'm
the wall.
surprised Milner got anywhere near
Get on
him.
the
To be
bus.
honest, I was expecting Muddy just to disappear.
I just don't think there was enough time for him to get
Get
up
the pace.
speed. Yeah, but I
He
mean,
missed a gear.
I remember thinking the same thing.
Yeah,
When I saw that, I was like, "Oh, how the fuck did Milner keep up there?"
yeah.
But some drama in that game, which we'll get into later. Yeah, great weekend. 38
Yeah,
goals this
Absolutely
weekend.
crazy.
38.
38 goals
Wow, that's a lot.
and a lot of drama.
Plenty of drama.
I can't wait to talk about it.
Me neither.
All right, well, let's get into our points
Yep.
so we can get into the pod.
All right, boys. I have a feeling I'm going first here, so
I think you are.
let me start with 29.
Yeah.
Measly fucking points. Injuries do not help my team. Neither do Aston Villa defenders, apparently. So anyway, I got points from Pickford here. I actually did start him.
Oh,
Yeah,
bold.
I know. I was like, Pope's playing United. Fuck it. Give him a run. And yeah, he got one more point than Pope did. So booyah. Then Saka with a goal, giving me 8 points. And that was it. Sweet FA from everyone else except for Shah, who was on my bench. And he had 6 points.
And Pope's a bit injured now, isn't he?
Yes.
Yeah. How bad is it? Do you know?
I don't know, but he like struggled to come off the pitch.
Yeah.
Like
it didn't look good.
it did not look good.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was kind of holding his shoulder and like couldn't get up. Like I don't know if he tore something or dislocated.
Early
Who
shouts for the
knows?
backup Newcastle keeper.
Well, yeah. Pending my top pickups, you just wait, you'll
Yeah.
see. How'd you guys go?
I'll go next. I got 40. I had some contributions from the boys. Got Gordon. Again.
Gordon.
Seriously.
Boys on form.
Top
It's a
of the
good finish
form
too.
page as well.
I can't remember how free he was, by the way.
Yeah,
for that goal.
it's the finesse of the dancing
Yeah.
feet that he has.
Yeah, it was crazy.
Haaland, couple of assists, which was very helpful. And then Trent, 2 goals from him. The first
Should be
goal.
2 goals. Got a goal
Oh,
taken
yeah,
off
it
him.
was goal. Yeah, it was an assist, wasn't it? But yeah,
Yeah,
we'll talk about Liverpool
Savage.
later.
man. Okay, how many points was it? Sorry,
40.
40. Okay,
40 straight.
not a haul. Let's go, Heat.
Not a haul.
Speaking of Pauls,
Oh,
60.
It's a decent haul. I mean, do you feel a little bit let down?
I feel like
from
that is a haul. This
getting
year.
40 for the first part of the game week and then only getting another 20.
Not really, because I think most of my main guys had
He
played.
took that question so seriously. Like he's just
I take
talking
every
so
question
shit.
seriously.
Oh, sorry.
He just lost a game pre.
He's a
as well.
professional. 100 eps.
Yeah,
100 eps.
very
How'd you make
professional.
the 60 though? That's what I want to know.
absolutely on my page, the right flank of my team this week. Trippier right back, Tomiyasu right centre back, Odegaard right mid, Rodriguez right forward.
Wow.
Bang, baby.
Bang, baby.
Beautiful.
And
12,
rolling.
11, 10, 6. Huge.
Were there points anywhere else?
Solanke 6, Alvarez 5.
Fuck.
So yeah,
Such
new
a
pickups from
spread.
Tomiyasu and Rodriguez this week.
Tomiyasu, you didn't bring that up on the pod. Why were you holding that back from our listeners?
Oh,
Huh? Huh?
mate, boy at the top needs to have a few tricks up his sleeve.
Oh, that's dirty.
So I was going to pick him up,
I
but
never
then
hold back.
I'm thinking that White's back now. And
I'm a little bit concerned about that, but
yeah.
But
look,
But
you're not
short-term
concerned.
plan.
You got 6 points. Like that's all you really needed out of that.
yeah,
You,
11,
you
baby.
only just
Yeah,
11
more than
points.
that, yeah, because he got
Yeah.
an assist.
Oh,
I'll take it. If he doesn't play again, it's happy with that.
Dude, 11 points. That's great.
Yeah, how was he so far up for that goal as
Oh,
well?
I know.
It wasn't even like a corner or anything.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Bombing.
Let's
All right,
talk
lads.
snack chat.
Snack chat.
So, Whitey.
Oh, dude, you're stepping all over me today.
I was trying to help you while you...
You go. Okay, tell them what snack chat is, my boy.
Thank you. Snack chat is a section that we like to do where one of us brings in a snack and a drink and the others rate and often berate. Whitey is on snack chat this week. And
Gone with a Christmas theme.
Oh.
Look, they're interesting. They're Cadbury Dairy Milk Peppermint Baubles. So
Lovely.
they're just little chocolate like decorations for the tree, and they're they look all right. Peppermint. There.
Oh, you can actually hang them from the tree.
I don't think so.
Oh.
But baubles hang from trees. I
that's
think
true.
that was-
You could put them in your tree. Who knows? And what do you got to
then
drink for us?
It would not be 100th episode if we didn't have some bubbles here.
Oh.
But I've actually gone the other way. I've gone for a sparkling Shiraz
Oh, okay.
rather
Classy.
than just your straight up Moe, you know? Because
You
I
didn't
don't
get
have
a-
a Moe budget.
I thought you'd get a sparkling Pinot.
Fuck no. that is champagne. I'm pretty sure they make it from that.
Well, I'm looking forward to this. I don't think I've had a sparkling
they?
Shiraz
It's
before.
delicious.
That's interesting. I don't know that. They make it.
Ooh, baby. Okay, here we go.
Cut the bottles.
Now, talk to me
Sounds
about those
good.
chockies.
I love peppermint chocolate, by the way.
So does Kelly. Yeah.
I love it. I have a peppermint tea every single night after dinner.
Really?
Mm.
Keep you regular?
And I'll tell you one thing. You guys might think this is gross to start. I add milk to my peppermint tea.
Oh,
Try
okay.
it. Just try it.
Okay.
Just tell us about the fucking chocolate, mate.
It's almost as good as my nightly tea. It's really good. It's got this kind of hard bit in the middle. It's kind of like,
Ooh, texture.
yeah, it kind of just breaks up a little bit. And the contrast between the peppermint and the chocolate is unreal because it's very pepperminty.
Wow.
And sometimes you get peppermint chocolate that isn't pepperminty enough.
Okay. Wow. The analysis.
A lot of
I'm really
analysis.
glad I picked that because there were two options and I can't remember what the other flavor was, but I was like, nah, peppermint. Okay, cheers, boys, to 100
episodes.
eps.
Wow.
Chin chin.
Cheers.
Well done.
I'm gonna have to burst the bubble a little bit on the chocolate.
I figured he would. Oh, I just remember what the other flavor was. Caramel.
Oh,
Look at
It would have really brought back.
Look at the fucking Grinch
disappointment.
of Christmas past come in and spoil Christmas.
Yeah, well, go on. What do you got, Grinch?
Grinch. It's not as peppermint flavored as I would expect, which is good. but I still don't want to eat another one.
Really?
So you don't like peppermint?
No,
That's disappointing.
I'm going to give it a 5.
You can please some and not others.
Yeah.
I remember that time I brought sour stuff and you were just like, nah,
Yeah.
sorry, mate. Don't
Yeah.
do sour.
8.2 for me. Yeah, I really like it. And I'm very happy that Hito doesn't like it because he might not eat another one and I might get to keep a couple. But
Okay, now tell me about this drink.
The drink's nice. I actually quite like sparkling reds, like when they're like nice and cold on a summer's day. And it has been quite warm in Sydney today. I went for
perfect.
a lovely evening stroll.
It was a nice temp though.
It's solid for me. I'm just going to give it the same rating, actually. 8.2.
8.2.
Yeah.
7.5.
Ooh, disappointed. He's like, I want this to blow me away. And he's like, nah, it
It's
didn't
actually
do it.
fairly good for him.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, especially, yeah.
Okay, boys. Let's get into the
wait,
highlights.
Before we get into the highlights, I have a gift for both of you.
No way.
Whoa. On air gift?
Seeing as it's our 100th episode, it only happens once.
I'm a bit nervous.
I might need to bring my microphone as I stand up
Oh my
and make noises.
Okay, this
So
is
you can
completely
see
unplanned, by the
that
way.
I've got my Liverpool jersey on.
Yeah.
I'm so nervous.
You might also see that I've got black socks on.
Yeah.
Underneath those socks, I am wearing Chelsea socks.
Chelsea socks! Oh my God, this is the greatest.
Happy
gift
100th
ever.
episode, boys. It's the first and only
Yes.
time you'll ever see me wear them.
He's wearing Chelsea socks. Oh my God, that's amazing. Miles got the camera out straight away. Oh,
Okay, that's going on socials tonight.
Yeah, wow, Hito. That is amazing. Those are the socks I gave you for my wedding.
You're welcome.
Well, it's about time you're stylish. And he's, to be fair, he didn't even put the black sock back on.
No.
He ripped off the other one.
It's a hot day,
It's
too.
too hot to wear 2 pairs of
It's
socks.
a hot day for that.
I didn't want you guys noticing them because I know
Wow.
you'd recognize them. So
Wow.
I had to put
Can
the-
leave
Miles,
your
what kind,
socks
of,
on.
what kind of special 100th ep stuff do you have planned? I'm just thinking, are you holding something up for later?
Holding back,
Yeah,
baby.
okay.
Don't
Plenty
worry.
of time to think of
Liverpool
something.
G-string.
Yeah, Liverpool G-string. I honestly thought you were going to whip out some underwear or something saying 100th ep. Oh, fuck. Okay, boys, let's get to these highlights because there are a lot. Miles is kind of failing at eating chocolate on over here, so I'm going to kick us off.
I'm not going to talk. I'm going to eat these things all episode.
All right, I'll do the talking then. I mean, Hito won't have a problem because
I'll be fine.
he's had his last one. Look, let's talk Tottenham game. Crazy. Scenes. Sunny. Fuck me.
Loves a big game goal.
What a goal. He just absolutely monsters Doku.
Yeah.
Did they say something like he scored 7 or 9 against City alone?
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
I heard something along those
Like,
lines.
he loves them.
Loves
I think
a City
Tottenham have a
goal.
pretty good record. He's literally on the TV behind you right now, Heat.
What a
Man,
beautiful man.
I know, he is. He's so good. Okay, take it easy, buddy. Miles is getting a little excited over here.
It's the peppermint.
Yeah.
Is that a...
I'm
Don't-
fired up after this peppermint, guys. I'm absolutely
Okay.
fire.
All right. Well, look, I mean, we all saw it, but Sonny just literally just edges Doku out, uses his head like on the outside of him as the ball's coming across to nod the ball forward.
So
How the
good.
fuck he does that.
So good.
And then just goes ahead and finishes in classic Sonny fashion. Man, I mean, it's good to see him back doing stuff like that because it's something to behold. Don't you reckon?
He's a beast of a finisher. Great on the 1v1. Like a counter-attacking goal as well.
Yeah, very nice.
He's the man you want in that moment.
Yeah, classic for them. And a big game, like up against City, and he does that. Huge.
People have taken a few points off City lately.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're City are dropping
A
points.
lot of goals being scored against them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. For sure. So, yeah, I guess that might be a good thing to point out. Just saying, in case you've got a City fixture coming up, doesn't mean your attackers are worthless.
Exactly.
Let's get on to other attackers from Tottenham that went all right here. This one stings my soul. Lo Celso. He's backed it up again.
Yeah, you
Got a
cooked
goal
that
last
one.
week. Fucking goal assist this week.
Or just a goal.
Oh, what? He
Just
didn't
a goal.
Oh, okay, just a goal. He tucks it into that side netting nicely.
was a lovely finish.
It was a nice finish.
Lovely finish.
One of the many this week.
It's okay. I just lightened your burden a little bit there because you thought, you're picturing that you lost a goal and assist.
And assist. Yeah, you did help.
It's kind of like, until Matto gets back, I think he's just a pickup. You know, it's like when KDB went out.
That's
you know,
what I said.
How Alvarez becomes so valuable, and Foden and people like that. You know,
For sure. For
So
sure. And it
Manos-
does look like Lo Celso has played himself into that position because the first game week that we were without Matto, he didn't actually get a start. And I think a lot of people thought that he would have got the nod, but they went for a different formation. Now it looks like they've worked him into the squad, and it does seem like they're going to keep him. You know, they've got the creativity and the goals coming. He's scoring. Yeah, it's hard to imagine that he won't be kind of the backup for Matto.
And you're getting about 6 more games before Matto's meant to be back. So
Cash
plenty
in.
of time to take
Heaps.
advantage.
Tottenham can score goals. We know that.
and it's all in December. Like there's 6 games from now until New Year's Eve. It's crazy.
All right, Miles, the last goal scorer from Tottenham there. I'll let you talk about him.
Yeah, this one really, really hurts because, you know, obviously he wasn't in my team. I didn't mention it earlier, but Kulusevski got the assist and threw himself in for that header to equalize the game.
Foul?
It looked pretty. Look, I don't know.
I think actually Ake's fall made it look worse. Ake went like spinning
Yeah.
from it.
Yeah, that was crazy. Looked like
But
debris.
I think it was on the verge of foul.
Yeah. The way that Kulusevski moved his body away and then just was going for the ball, I think helped his prospect.
Yeah.
His cause, sorry.
Was a close one though, I think.
Kulusevski owners definitely have something to think about from that game because, you know, I was thinking about dropping him before this game for a couple of informed
Put a bit of
midfielders.
spanner in the works.
And I just decided to stick with him because he's playing all the minutes. He's playing for a really attacking team. And they're just going to get better throughout the year as well. So I thought I'll just keep him. It's not like he's not in favor with the manager. He obviously is. And he's a good player. He just hasn't been, you know, banging in the goals like he could have been.
Yeah, maybe he's quite a creative outlet. Maybe while Matto's out, that less will be going through, you know, the center and more will coming through.
I think it's a
maybe the
cause to hold
outside.
him for a bit longer.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Definitely, yeah.
All right, let's talk about the other side of this coin here. City. Fuck.
Yeah.
I mean, look, you definitely expect them to win that game. Kind of Tottenham are a bit of a wounded beast at the moment.
They should have won it with
A lot
that
of
call we were
players
talking
out.
about earlier, but
I know exactly, but
Yeah.
I think the highlight for me, one of the highlights for me in this game was that Foden goal, the team play there. Was
Oh,
like
yeah.
boom, boom, tiki taka, and it was in.
oh yeah, lovely.
Oh, shredded their
yeah,
defense apart.
great movement from Alvarez to
Yeah, and to find Foden, like
So
he was
nice.
facing away from Foden. I don't even know how the fuck he knew Foden was there. First thing he does is turn around, look back, and Foden's there. Boom, great goal.
mate. It's the microchip the Saudis are
Yeah.
putting in all their players.
Yeah,
they
they get like a beeping.
yeah, they have a sensor.
I was like, oh fuck, someone's behind me. It's a City
You got
player.
AI talking in their head.
Yeah, yeah. Oh man, that
fucked.
must be handy.
I want to talk about another goal scorer.
Yeah.
Jack Grealish.
Yeah.
Obviously, he hasn't been in a lot of teams this season because Doku has kind of cancelled him. He's suspended for the next game, by the way. Doku's got a bit of a knock at the moment, but it doesn't seem to be too serious. Is Grealish...
It's
he's
probably
obvious-
his ego after Son monstered him, dude. He probably had to go up and have a cry. It was
Yeah, he's in
brutal.
therapy.
And then after he came off the top, the inside of the crossbar and the side post.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, go ahead.
So what are you guys thinking about picking up Grealish?
Wouldn't touch him.
No. He's just...
Mate, he's on fire. He's got a goal. That's the first one in 27 games.
And look at his celebration.
I mean, look.
He went straight for that camera.
Yeah,
He
the
didn't go
boy
to the
knows.
post.
Yeah, he
He
knows.
went straight
Yeah.
for that fucking camera.
Oh my god, yes, so good.
If he wasn't suspended next week, I'd be like, okay, maybe for the really deep, desperate leagues, you might be thinking about it, but like he's just going to not get played.
The only thing I want to mention is that there's so many games between now and
That's true. The
end
pep
of January.
rotation during December.
and it's going to be cold. Like, I feel like he's going to get minutes. And, you know, there's a time and place for players like this.
I do agree with you, and we know that Grealish can play that system. I think it'll more likely come in the form of assists than goals, but because
form is just hard though. He's got like no form. Even if he gets the
Yeah.
mins, that's what really concerns me. But the fixtures are there. It's like after when he's back,
Have City got a good run?
Luton, Palace, Everton, Sheffield.
it is actually a good run. It's a good.
It's a
That's what
good
we said
run.
last. Don't you remember last week?
Yeah.
Like, they got a super run. I was like, dude, it's always a good run.
Mate, Newcastle's in there.
Yeah.
Yeah, true. And we did say Tottenham was a good game for them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not
That's
so good.
why I didn't play Cooley, you know?
But yeah, I would be concerned about like the form. Like there's not a lot of evidence.
Can I ask a question that's less fantasy related?
Talk to me.
Do you guys watch Ted Lasso?
Yeah.
I haven't watched it yet.
Oh, I think you'd
but I'm
like
keen.
it.
Yeah.
Okay. Jamie Tart, that character.
Yeah.
Is that Jack Grealish?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, for
Is
sure.
it based on him?
They've said it's the characters said on it's based on a few different players, like bit of Bex, bit of
Oh, okay.
Grealish, bit of that kind of
yeah.
flary player. But I think it's.
Dude, he's 100%
Dude, the
Grealish.
hair.
He like goes to.
I just
City
don't
in
think
the
they
TV
wanted to
shows.
say. I didn't think they wanted to say straight out.
Yeah,
that it's
mate,
him.
100%. That's what I've
Yeah.
been thinking the whole time. All right, let's move on. Wolves. Oh, baby. Cunha.
Whoa, really taking advantage of a mistake from Zinchenko.
Yes.
Got given the ball in his own box, tried to walk it out, got absolutely robbed. Nice little cheeky turn from Cunha and slotted away.
Yeah, straight into the side netting. I mean, I really like that finish. But there was a couple good finishes in this game.
Oh,
Saka getting an early goal.
yeah.
I mean, basically orchestrates the whole thing out on the wing, kind of like does the like that chipped little pass through the two
Yeah.
defenders,
Crazy.
runs around the back, and then like does the link up play and then muscles his way through and finishes. I was like, he's done it all.
They're
couldn't
so
believe it.
so lethal, man.
I mean, it wasn't like an incredible goal to watch, but like you watch him, he's done it all.
Yeah, but upon rewatching it,
Yeah.
I'm like, that was one of the goals of the week.
Yeah. Whoa,
then-
whoa. There's a lot of goals.
And
of
then
the
I
week.
watched Odegaard's goal. And
Yeah.
as
You
a
immediately
team goal,
cancelled.
Yeah.
I was like, wow.
Yeah.
Like the synergy
I
between
frothed.
Zinchenko and Trossard,
Yeah.
like out there, and just the finish by Odegaard.
Odie is like so maybe he's not underrated, but it just feels like underrated for his positioning.
Yeah.
He just floats into that like penalty
into
spot,
space.
always
Yeah.
unmarked for like the finish.
like last year. He
He's
was incredible.
always there. No one fucking picks him up. He just goes in.
It's like the late
He's
Lampard
class.
run.
Mm.
That's what Lamps did.
Yeah.
That
Yeah.
kind of shit. He would like float around. You're like, where is he? Boom, goal. You're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck?
They just floated it to like the top of the
Yeah,
circle.
So yeah, exactly. Yeah, like,
Instead
he'll
of-
be there, and
instead
then
of the
he
penalty
apparates.
box. Yeah,
he's
it's
like, "Fuck, where the fuck did Lamps come
Yeah.
from?"
It's like
I thought
full
he was in the
swing.
bathroom.
Or
Anyway,
that Essien goal that like Lamps ducks out of the way of.
oh,
I saw it the other day. It was a highlight from the Premier League on Insta, and it was like the goals of the month for like September
that would've
back
been
in
fun.
06.
Mad.
And it was the Essien goal. It was the Scholes volley, loopy volley.
Oh.
Do you remember? There
that was
like-
in 1 month.
Yeah, there was like 8 goals. There were absolute worldies. And you're like, holy shit.
Like iconic goals.
Yeah. It was
Crazy.
insane.
Boys, we're getting off track here. We need to stay on track because now we get into Liverpool. Fulham.
Let me move on.
Let's talk about the
Now,
Red Devils.
for those who
eh?
can't see, I mean, I think you mentioned it before. He did come wearing the kit. He didn't go full kit wanker.
No. I don't think I even have shorts anymore. I don't know where they are.
I've got the shorts. I could do the full.
I'd
kit.
look like the
I should
away.
have done that for today.
I would look like the away kit wanker because I'd have red shorts and I'm wearing a white away shirt.
Oh, yeah.
So I'd look like that weird where it's like, oh no, our shorts clash. We've got to change them.
It's just wrong, mate.
It's wrong. But you know what is also wrong? Trent not getting awarded that free kick goal,
Yeah,
being an OG.
that's crazy to me.
What?
I think they should just cancel out the OG ruling.
For that specific
Yeah.
free kick.
Wait, which goal?
The free kick.
What?
It
So it
came
came
off
off
the
the
bar
post.
and hit Leno and then went in.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I had no idea that.
Mm.
Whoa.
And there should just be a picture of Trent's celebration. Just the
Man.
those
So
fucking
nice.
fantasy judges.
That
Yeah, exactly.
finish was, I mean, sorry, that free kick just couldn't have been any more top bins from range. I was like, oh, kill me now. It was so
Fucking
good.
sexy.
Yeah, but one of many great goals in this game. Hito, run us through them.
I actually jumped out of my chair when I was watching the McAllister goal.
Yeah.
First goal of the season. What a way to announce yourself.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
Announce yourself. He's been like
Jeez.
playing for 14 games.
No, but
like,
yeah,
now he's
but I
announced.
think there was a bit of like, I think because of that though, everyone's like, oh, he's not really contributed attacking wise, and that's just like, I'm fucking here, baby.
Yeah.
Scream up, tiny half volley.
Yeah.
Let's all bounce. Oh,
It was beautiful.
Jesus.
I mean, did he crack that one?
So he plays most of the minutes. You know, all season he's basically been playing besides one game.
But he's just been sitting deep, right? Like he's just not had that
He's the
attacking
preferred
threat.
holding player at the moment, which is a bit hard.
Szoboszlai kind of goes further forward on the right side. Again, another player looking really good. I think he got notched up an assist in this game.
Don't think he's a pickup, but it was an amazing goal.
Yeah, no, and I think that's what we got to say there. Like the form, it's not there.
It's not there, and like
He's not
next
gonna
week
do that
looks
every
next
week.
week looks really exciting with Sheffield, but it's gonna be classic. We'll go to Sheffield away and we'll draw 1-1 or something stupid like that. So
Oh God, you're top of the table pretty much right now.
we're nearly there.
You're sitting second.
So Endo was,
I was
the
surprised
third
to see
goal,
that.
Yeah,
and that was another amazing goal.
Oh man, I mean, I think that was that his first.
no,
Premier
he
League
scored
goal?
one.
Oh, he had
yeah.
scored a goal. Man, that was nice. Real, just like curled it in, edge of the box.
laid
Liverpool
off to
do
him.
not score goals inside the box against
No,
Fulham.
well, as hard as Darwin tries, he won't. But great assists, you know, he's
Yeah.
just like kicking it off the post, just back out to play to give someone an outside of the box goal.
Yeah,
It's great.
100%. I don't know how they do it.
Yeah,
It's
That's what
definitely
he's
the
there
more
for.
difficult way to do it.
yeah,
And then, final one was Trent in the 88th minute.
yeah.
Quick feet
Inside near
again.
post.
Give it a
Sets
lot of
himself
time.
Well, yeah, he sets himself well though.
Yeah.
Like you watch it in slow mo, like he takes a pretty small touch to bring it down, and then just fires it home. Like it happened pretty quickly. You
Just
gotta
like
give
the
him
week
credit.
before, remember when he had really quick feet?
Yeah,
Just boom, boom. It was just like he had it off.
yeah, it was nice. Anyway, smashes it near post. I mean, other than just shouting out the fact that Trent is on fire, anything worth grabbing here?
I think everyone would be owned, to be honest. Like, I think people might be tempted by the Sheffield fixture next week. So you could be taking a punt on just anyone who's free just in hope it's a goal first. But,
That's true.
like, it'd be so hard to jump on, like, a McAllister or an Endo. Like, there's a lot of rotation.
Okay.
Yeah, I wouldn't be that confident.
Let's quickly just talk about Fulham before we leave this fixture because I think it's worth mentioning.
Yeah, a couple of
Liverpool
little
needed
goals, yeah.
4 worldies to actually beat them.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, they must have been defending half decently if they couldn't score from inside the box.
Yeah.
But
But they had some good goals as well. Like
Yeah, Lil
D.
Wilson.
Cordova Reed's
Oh,
goal.
man.
Was incredible.
Was a good header.
he just
Yeah.
towered at the back there. He,
And he's not
he
big.
wanted it more.
He's not big. Like,
Nah.
he's a little guy.
He flew up there.
He got hops.
No, it was a good performance from them. And I think we were shouting out a couple of their players last week in Willian. Maybe there's a bit of form there to look at. I mean, can we just have a quick chat about fixtures?
Yeah, so just while you bring that up, Willian didn't actually start this game. He only played for like 20-something minutes. So I'm not sure. I'm still really keen
Just a
on
bit of
Willian.
rotation.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Well,
What's
next
the
week,
fixtures
they
like?
got Forest next week. West Ham, Newcastle, Burnley, Bournemouth.
It's not terrible.
No, there's like 3 out of West Ham and Newcastle, probably the hardest ones. And then
Yeah.
both Burnley and Forest are at home. So
I'd be keeping a close eye on a couple of those their top guys. Willian being one of them, obviously. Wilson, even. Just see how they go because it just seems to be a little bit of an uptick in form.
And Jimenez, I know he hasn't done anything, but he looks good.
Yeah.
And I think that there will be a time and place where he just goes on a little bit of a heater. So
Yeah, but we just got to
you're
watch.
looking-
I wouldn't
yeah.
pick him up. You just got to
you're
keep your eye
looking
out.
for a striker in a deep league. He's getting the minutes, and I feel like he looks good.
Okay. I want to talk Bournemouth. I think I'm going to keep this short here, boys. I put this in the notes. There's just a little bit of form there, I guess we're just saying. This is the, second week in a row they've got a result and some goals. Solanke is on fire. He's in a pretty good run of form. Semenyo scoring his third of the season. It's kind of spread out with them, I think, with the goal scorers. So no one is really that appealing other than Solanke. But is there anything to you guys that is worth looking at in their team?
No, I think what you're saying about Semenyo is good. He got an assist last week and then a goal this week, which was quite a nice goal, despite it being a lucky turnover just on the edge of the box for him. But I think with Palace, United, Luton, Forest, Fulham in the next 5 games,
Juice.
that's not a bad time to be jumping on a few free little assets.
Okay. All right. That's great. Now, next, I want to talk about someone that I don't think we brought up a lot. Bailey. Now, he scored a cracker goal.
It's
this
been a
week,
hard one to read. He's been very much a substitute all season.
but he's been getting some goals, right? Or am I wrong?
So he got a goal this week, obviously, and then assist 2 weeks ago, and an assist 2 weeks before that, and a goal the week before that. So he's had 2 assists, 2 goals
Over the
in
season.
6 weeks.
And he has been scoring in the cup games and the league game, the League Cup and
Conference League.
what's the other one? Yeah, conference.
Right. Yeah, look, I don't mind it because Aston Villa are in some good form. You know, we've seen super subs come in before and be actual great players. Like, I don't know if you guys remember Lafondra. That was a classic super sub.
He was
The guy
a good
just kept
super sub.
coming on and
He
scoring.
did. He
Yeah.
did.
That's way back when.
That's a
but
very big throwback.
anyway,
I'm a bit concerned about the City Arsenal double up the next 2 weeks, and then Brentford. But then they got Sheffield.
But maybe it's
So-
just one for after that. You know, sometimes you got to
Yeah.
just make a quick note.
Time
because
it.
We knew, like last year, Bailey actually, even though it was sporadic, he had some big hauls. So
Yeah.
maybe just get through these. And if you're looking for a midfielder,
That's
after
what the
these
watch list
fixtures-
is.
Well, maybe watch the mins, see if he gets more of the starts instead of the sub appearances.
That's true. Yeah.
Okay. Next one here, Kudus.
Kudos.
I got to give it. We gave him kudos the other week.
We did.
We'll give him kudos again. He's on fire. 6th goal he scored this season in this game. He's really coming into
I
his
think it's all
own.
comps, the 6.
Oh, 6 is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 3 in the Prem.
Oh, okay. So not as much form there, but he's got a couple
Bunch of assists.
bunch of assists,
And
right?
he's got 3 goals, 3 assists.
Yeah.
And in the last 4 weeks, it's a goal, blank, 2 assists, a goal. And he had a Europa League goal in there too.
Yeah.
Wow.
So he's on a tear.
Yeah.
At the moment.
Almost
So,
like Gordon status. Close.
yeah.
Nearly. Half a Gordon.
Half a Gordon.
But you don't got kudos.
No. I'd want him though.
Reach out to the guy who owns him in our league. Okay. I think that's all the time I want to spend on him. Fernandez.
What?
Enzo.
Oh, Enzo.
Oh.
Fernandez.
Unlikely scorer of 2.
Do you like how I did that? I just left it open.
Bond.
Yeah, we'll just see what happens. Look, a double in this game.
First goals of the season.
Literally, yeah.
One was a pen, right?
Yep, and one was a header, which we were not expecting.
No.
He's probably the smallest man on
Was
the
that
pitch.
the
at the
crossing
time.
from Badia Shield that you won?
Yeah, it
the
was like
header
a
for?
bicycle cross. It
Yeah.
wasn't really a
Just
bicycle,
a lanky
but
man.
yeah,
Lanky, flexible man.
he did all right
Yes.
getting that ball back across, and Enzo just was in the right place unmarked. But yeah, 2 goals in this game, but not much form over the season.
Yeah, I guess we're trying to bring this up as a bit of a warning to
Yeah.
listeners. You know, you see 2 goals, you think, oh, Chelsea player, I got to grab him. But in reality, it's a freak header that he should never win and a pen because Palmer wasn't on the pitch. So take
true.
that information, you know, with more than a grain of salt because,
2 grains?
yeah, that's pretty much where we're at. Anything else in the Chelsea game we want to bring up or we'll just move on?
Look, other than just highlighting what a fun game it is, and I like that all Chelsea's games at the moment have been hilarious.
Like drama?
like so much drama.
Yeah.
Like every game. It's like the last 4 games, it's starting with that Tottenham game where there were like 2 red cards for Tottenham and like crazy game.
Yeah, that was. And
Then the City
game. Wow.
And then Newcastle was like, you know, a bit of drama there. Ends up beating us like 4-1.
yeah,
Thiago making mistakes, like definitely hurt. But then to follow it up with this game against Brighton, like it was fiery as fuck as well. Like every game we're playing right now is real fiery.
Do you think they're trying to make up for the fact that the club in the back room is less dramatic now?
I thought they
They're
were
trying
trying
to just keep that, that profile going for the club.
You mean
There's
the lack
drama.
of super yachts?
Yeah, super yachts and crazy Russian billionaires. They're just trying
That's
to,
true.
keep the drama alive. It's their identity.
I thought they were trying to make up from all the shitty like chants,
Maybe,
Chelsea
yeah.
chants.
Wait, there's some good ones.
There's a lot of other
There are some
shitty
good
things
ones.
too.
Chelsea.
Did you see like when Diaz's family got kidnapped? That it came like a bunch of stuff came out about. Oh my god, I just forgotten his name.
Yeah, Abramovich.
Oh, Mikel, Wanobi Mikel. Basically, his dad or his family got kidnapped
In Africa, yeah.
In Africa, yeah. And then Abramovich like reaches out to him. He's like, "If you need this sorted, I can get it sorted
really?
within like 2 days."
Yeah, I'll send
Did he?
someone in.
Yeah,
He said no. Apparently,
he apparently declined.
Put it on the blood of like 5,000 people on his hands.
Man, it would have been yeah, literally. He's like,
Just
yeah.
launches a fucking nuke.
Oh my god! But yeah, we're missing some of those days at the moment.
What is old
I
Roman
don't know
up
if
to
Todd
these
Bowley's
days?
got that in him. He'd send LeBron
Do
over.
you think Roman's just like in Ukraine, just like launching missile launch? You know,
Oh god, I
don't think he's in Ukraine.
Yeah, I don't think so.
invading,
Allegedly,
He's
he was
fucking on
against
his
it.
yacht, just like with his wife. And
Yeah,
kids.
launching
just waiting
missiles.
for it to be over.
Well, you know he's got like a missile detector on his yacht.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Like that's how fucking crazy. He is.
crazy.
Okay, I'm done talking about missiles.
I want to talk about the next one because I actually sent a cheeky message to you. You know who I'm talking about. The biggest fan of the pod out there. Who is it?
Our poster boy.
Our poster boy, Ben fucking Me.
Benjamin Me.
I sent him a message on Insta and I said, "Hey, bro, it's our 100th episode coming up. You got to do something big for it."
Big fan of the pod. Big fan.
Massive fan.
Massive fan.
He's
of
like
the
the
pod.
number one subscriber.
Look, and did he come through or what?
Massive header.
Headed goal and dedicates it to us. Did you see the celebration?
Yeah, dude, if you break down what he's saying to the camera, it's just like happy 100 episode
Yeah,
drop, boys.
yeah. I just saw 100 in like slow motion. It's like fuck yes. But yeah, look, mate, great goal from him.
Yeah.
Good game there. Shout out. Oh, I'm dying. Yeah, shout out to our boy Ben Me. Love
Yeah.
him.
I think, Brentford, they just keep on ticking.
They are.
They had a little
feel
slump
like
for a
they've-
bit, I feel, and then
They
they
had a little slump, but they just keep on, like showing up.
I feel like they've come back a little bit in the last couple of weeks. This is a good game for them. 3 goals. Some outsiders scoring goals, but also some of the usual suspects. So
Yeah. I think Morpay's an interesting prospect.
maybe without the striker there. I
2
mean,
and 2 from Morpay.
Yeah.
yeah. How long?
Oh no, not 2 and 2. Sorry, 2 in
4. Like
4
he
weeks.
scored
Yeah.
a few
We've still
weeks
got a
ago.
while till Tony's back. It's like January, isn't it?
If he even comes back.
Yeah.
Because he might get sold in the January window. Like, I know that Chelsea, Arsenal, like a few big clubs are coming for him. Even Tottenham were looking at him.
And I saw that Wissa
Shit.
actually got pushed out back onto the wing, not playing striker anymore. So with his drop in form, you might actually see more pay in there. So yeah, it's a good shout. Okay, I want to talk about Everton.
Okay. Talk to me.
I don't normally want to talk about Everton, but we're gonna. 4th win in 5 for them.
Oh, they're really taking that. When about did the announcement of the points deduction come in there?
I think it's pretty
Like
fresh.
2 weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
take 10 off them and they
They're
get
not-
12.
Yeah, they're like, fuck you.
They're not letting that hit their confidence, hey?
No.
Has it been
it's
taken
motivated
off them already?
Yes.
That's what I was wondering. Okay, because
Yeah.
when you see the table, they've got an asterisk next to their name.
Oh, really? Because I don't think they were not in the bottom 3 before that.
How many
No.
points are they on now?
They're on 7.
They're on 7.
yeah,
They're only
it's-
2
It's
points
definitely gotten taken
out
off
of the bottom.
because they've got
Yeah.
12 already in the
Mate,
last 5
like we've
games.
said,
Yeah, true.
year to have a points deduction.
Yeah.
Am I telling you?
Yeah, true. Okay, so look, 4 and 5. McNeil with a nice volley there. First game in ages for him. Look, again, we already shouted out a lot of their assets like Decore. Who's the other boy? Fuck, I've just gone blank on their striker.
What,
Oh,
Calvert-Lewin?
DCL.
Calvert-Lewin, yeah. But maybe McNeil, just keep an eye out for him.
Yeah.
Everton are on a bit of run. They're quite motivated.
I know they
I don't
are.
think they're very happy about the points deduction. So,
They are not. A couple of tough fixtures over Christmas, though.
okay.
They got Newcastle, Chelsea, Burnley, Spurs, City.
Ooh, that is tough.
I nearly just spat Shiraz everywhere.
But New Year's Eve, they got Wolves. They can start the year with a bang.
Maybe, but Wolves are looking good.
I know. We'll have to see. But yeah, it's a little bit of a tough run. So
Yeah.
Okay, we've had some shocks this game week. But for me, the biggest shock was waking up to see Burnley 5-0.
oh yeah, I had to double check that.
I had to triple check it.
Oh
Sorry, I had to
It
want it
need-
there, buddy.
no. Well, you got worse eyesight. So.
Yeah, I know. I have to squint so hard. Look, it was a pretty impressive performance from them. They've been really lacking in the goals all season. It took playing a fellow shit team at the bottom of the table to get it done, but they did it.
Back where they belong.
They did do it
Just
in
playing
style.
championship teams.
Yeah, they
what they need.
had that down.
Yeah, they'll go back down. They'll smash it. Then they'll come back up again. Get pumped again. They'll be the
Yeah.
new Norwich.
So, any goal scorers that we should be looking at?
Oh, I mean, Hito, you tell us.
The man in a bun.
The man in a bun.
J Bun.
Well, 27 seconds or some shit like that.
It was early.
That is-
and a good header too.
Yeah, really, really good header. And it just kind of set the tone, I reckon, for Burnley and company on the side, just like drilling his men.
Oh yeah.
And there was a couple of good goals. Amdouni came through with a really, really good touch. And who's this other guy?
Koleosho.
Koleosho.
I know his name sounds amazing. It's his first goal for Burnley. He's finishing at the near post. I don't know if it's anything to get crazy excited about. He is quite a flair player, so maybe there's something to keep an eye on if they ever take and get any form. But yeah, and a nice little hit from Brownhill from range.
And
But-
Brownhill was quite good last season in the championship.
He was.
So
He scored 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
So
I think we're just going to have to say like fixture dependent.
and one of the few players you want. Like you want to pick the best of the best. But
Yeah.
they've got Wolves, Brighton, Everton, Fulham. So not too bad over the next 4.
Interesting. That Everton game will be pretty
Hmm.
interesting.
But we know they really struggle against non-other championship teams. So
Mhm.
take it with a little bit of caution.
A lot of information has just been shared with us. I want to move on.
Okay. Worst and best, boys.
Worst and best.
Worst and best. Now, oh, geez. I'm really excited to hear what you've got this week, Miles.
I'll go. Look, my best is Natasha Dowie. Now,
What's that?
I don't know if you guys will know the name,
No.
but she is the commentator that was in the Liverpool game.
Oh, she was good.
She
was
she's
good.
she's popped up over the last like 9 months to a year, and I think this is one of her first bigger fixtures that she's got, and she's just so impressive as a commentator, and it's really refreshing to me.
Nice.
Not just because she's a woman,
Yeah.
but she's got crazy intelligence with football knowledge, and yeah, it's been great.
I rated her.
to-
She was really good to listen to.
Really good.
Yeah.
It's funny that, yeah, I noticed that too this week. I only watched the highlights, but I thought, oh yeah, she's doing a great job there.
Yeah, she's so good, and yeah, I'm really excited when she gets one of these like marquee fixtures.
Yeah.
You know, when she gets like a Liverpool City or like United Chelsea or some shit.
Yeah,
like
it's
that.
a good highlight. I like that as a best.
And my worst was having Kulusevski on the bench. It really, really hurt. But I was going to drop him, so it could have hurt more that he would have been on a waiver and
Yeah.
too far away.
Then you would have
for me
been
to get.
contemplating, do I pick him back up?
Well, I don't think I would have got him because
Would you have been picking him back up that quick though?
I know.
definitely
When you own them though, and you do the drop and they score, you're like
Yeah.
the first one that
I'm
wants them
so
back.
burnt from Cooley last year.
Yeah.
It's
Wouldn't
just,
be on him too
it's just
quick.
what I said at the
He's a
start of the
heartbreaker.
pod. He's
Yeah.
getting the minutes in a great team, and he's better to have than like an Alanga or something.
I thought that all of last season.
Look,
We'll
I
recap
think,
at the end of the year.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See if
okay.
it's a double year heartbreak.
Yeah, we'll go double heartbreak, hopefully.
What about
Speaking
you,
of
Hater?
heartbreaks, my boy Jota is injured.
How bad?
Looks quite long.
Oh.
Unknown.
Okay.
Not good in terms of what I've heard come out of Klopp.
What prospects in terms of like who's going to take his posse?
Well,
Diaz?
Diaz is coming on the left because
Okay.
Jota was holding the left wing with Darwin getting preference up front.
Mm-hmm.
And Diaz is
Gakpo
just
can
like,
play out there as well.
he can. So I think there's room for Gakpo to get more mins as there's not other choices for a forward substitution. But Diaz is definitely the preferred winger. So yeah, a bit of a blow for me, but we'll have to wait and see how long that's going to be. Hopefully it's just Jan. But my best, pretty straightforward, my boys, the comeback. 2 goals in the 80th plus minute to win the game. Stoked. Absolutely
It was
stoked.
impressive.
Great way
It
to
was
kick off my week.
impressive. Yeah, look.
Look, I feel like Liverpool
Well
is one
done.
of the only teams that can fucking do that as well. Like, there's one of like two or three teams.
I think we're losing Miles here. I'm going to come in here with my
It really
worst and
hurt. It
best.
really hurt him to say that.
My worst is
Liverpool there.
Miles's black lung. No. Okay, my worst this week actually is McBurney.
Oh, is it your player?
No.
Oh, okay.
I was just watching the highlights.
Why is it your worst?
He got 2 yellow cards in a row for the exact same offense.
Okay.
You know, like those kind of like jumping up for the ball and kind of using a bit too much arm and smacking
yeah.
someone in the head with
Yeah.
the elbow. He does that and then within 10 minutes, does it again. 2 yellows sent off.
Oh my God.
I was like, you're an idiot.
Okay, so it wasn't your worst. It was just the worst
Oh,
thing
it
you
was
saw
just
this
the worst
week.
thing I saw this week. I just thought that is shit house.
That is so bad.
And then next, look, best is Chelsea. 10, winning with 10 men there against Brighton. We needed
Always
that
a
win.
perk winning with 10 men.
And scoring a goal with 10.
Yeah.
Like, not what you'd expect.
That's
and
true.
I mean, it was a contentious goal,
I
but
guess Brighton too.
Brighton, yeah, we have got more points out of this difficult fixture run than I was expecting. We've still got United to come, but I think it's going to be interesting to see how we come out the back end of it because, yeah, I think we got a really good run of fixtures after that.
You do have some
So
really good fixtures.
We're putting together some goals at the moment.
Yeah, I like it.
So yeah, it's really, really exciting. Okay, let's get into our stops. I'm happy to start on this one.
Go for it.
Because I picked him up. I dropped him because he didn't start. And now he just looks to be the man filling in for Madison, Lo Celso.
Lascelles, yep.
If you don't have him, get him fast. I just think we said it already. Tottenham scoring goals. He seems to be the man to fill in the gaps. He's looking good. He had a great loan spell last year. I think, yeah, he's capable of scoring some goals. So, he's a stop for me.
He's doing well. He's doing well.
Okay, you got any heat?
Yeah, I've got one. We kind of mentioned already today, but Cunha from Wolves, striker. 3 returns in 3 weeks. He's got an assist and then a goal and a goal. So quite a nice little run from him. Not a huge amount of points because he's only got 1 bone in there, but it's still ticking along, which is quite nice. And just the fact, they've got, they've had a few little hard fixtures. The fact that he got a goal against Arsenal, he got an assist against Tottenham, like I think it deserves a shout out.
Yeah, I completely agree. It is form to be kind of looked at now. So, yeah, I like that. Miles, what do you got?
Look, I know it's a bit cliche, but I put Gordon in there
I got Gordon.
just because I got him. But no, like, it's just the form is crazy. And I'm actually thinking that you guys should try and trade for him because not you guys, because I ain't giving him up.
Yeah, I was about to say, interesting
Other
strategy to bring up a trade.
I was like, what do you know that we don't know?
Yeah.
other
This
leagues
hip injury, 75%
Is
right
Barnes
now.
back?
might have to give up a bit, but Newcastle just look so
Man.
fierce. Like they've got injury problems and it doesn't look like it with the score lines that they're putting up.
Do you think
Even in
someone...
the Champions League, man, against PSG, they
Yeah,
looked amazing.
That's true. Quick question for you. Do you think an owner is more likely to be attached to a big name that's maybe not doing that well or a player that's a bit of a surprise pick that's absolutely smashing it for them?
I think
Like, who do you get more
or a
atta-
manager?
I think
like-
the former.
Like the owner. Like, who do you get more?
Oh, the owner of the player. Sorry, I think the owner of the club.
Sometimes you
Oh,
find
okay.
like when someone's picked up a gem, they get really tight with them and they don't actually want to drop them because they feel like they've got so much value.
yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they're almost like rating them like a superstar. Do you think that's harder to get off them or a bigger name?
Yeah, definitely. It's always hard to get a form player of someone.
Yeah.
But then a big name, like say someone like Rashford, right? He's been woeful
First draft
this
pick.
year.
For some.
I mean, yeah, look, crazy. He went first draft pick in our league, but
We didn't go first.
But
We went
yeah,
first round. I
first
shouldn't have
round.
said first
2 goals,
round,
2
first
assists
round.
for Rashi. Yeah.
yeah, but like that would be hard to get off someone just because they're a name. So it's an interesting question.
Yeah. It just made
Really
me think of like
interesting.
when you're posing the trade, I was like, oh yeah, like you do see some people get like really attached to like, once if it goes all season.
Because
It
it's
doesn't
crazy.
stop.
Like, say if you came to me and offered me Bruno, right? You got Bruno. Like, I don't even think I would accept it.
Because you
Yeah.
got Gordon.
Got Bruno. Like, that's how crazy. I mean, I'd have to think.
I
about
know what
it.
you mean.
Like,
yeah.
I would be stressed about getting that offer.
It'd be hard.
Offer it just to give him a bit of anxiety in his week.
You seem too
Just to
happy
fuck
this week.
with him.
You seem too happy this
Oh,
week.
that's so good. And then just pull out at the end. Like, oh, sorry, man. No, I'm not interested.
So yeah, look, it's just because of the form and maybe
No, he
just
deserves
as a
it.
bit of a trade situation.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, I want to talk drops.
I got one.
Oh, you got one. Go
Yeah.
ahead.
Cameron Archer. Okay, so he had a crazy week about a month ago, which caused me to pick him up. Since then, he hasn't done anything. Even before his crazy week, it was a lot of game weeks between his other goal. I'm thinking about dropping him just because there's a lot of potential in some strikers at the moment, like Morpay and J Rod, Jay Rodriguez, for people that don't know the name. Not that he's a pickup because Hoyland's back, but Martial and stuff.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yeah,
So
and even like Semenyo, who we were talking about before.
Semenyo,
Yeah. Sheffield was struggling.
I'm going to drop him. I don't know, just for listeners.
I think they've got tough few fixtures: Liverpool,
And the
Brentford,
fixtures,
Chelsea,
yeah.
Villa. Like maybe back when they got Luton in end of December, you could maybe reconsider.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's fair.
Anyone else got any drops?
Yeah, I got Eze.
Guys,
I don't say it the same way. Miles like, I got Gordon. I got Eze. Yeah, I've had him from the start of the season. Tried to weather the storm with injuries. Not having Elise in the team has made it harder for him to get goals. Yeah, it hasn't been a great season for him. He's just come up with another ankle injury.
How bad is it?
I'm just reading into it now. It's actually funny. I think that the injury staff from Palace and Eze himself are disagreeing as to how long he's going to be out for, or if he needs surgery. Apparently,
So
so Eze is apparently seemingly of the opinion that he will get over his injury quickly and be back before you can say Jack Robinson, according to Hodgson. So
he'll be back next week.
but the medical staff believe he's going to be out for a long period of time. So I think we got another Elise situation where we spent the whole season having no idea how long he was going to be out for. I don't know if this is just them taking the piss again and being like, oh, surprise, he didn't need surgery and he's back. Or he's out for a long time. But my feeling is I'm going to wait for a bit more information. I'm going to wait. If he's going to get surgery, it's going to be in the next week, surely. So I'm going to wait a week, see what happens, see what the forecast is on him coming back. But it doesn't look great, and it's not been a good season for him. I mean, it'd be hard for me to do it, but because he was my third draft pick, but I'll definitely be looking at dropping him.
Yeah, I think you got to wait for some news there.
Yeah, got to wait for news.
I don't think you should worry, man. I've dropped my third, fourth, and fifth draft pick already.
Yeah,
So
but you drafted terribly.
yeah, look,
I'm just unlucky.
yeah.
Now, let's do some fan questions. I got to assume they're along the lines of, how did you guys get to 100 episodes? I mean, it's amazing that you don't have 100 5-star reviews.
That is
kind of
crazy,
thing. It
actually.
is.
And, we don't usually say this, but if you're a listener of the pod, give us a like. Give us a, what is that, 5-star
rating. I saw the other day we had 22 5-star ratings.
Oh, shit.
22.
That's pretty fucking good. And if you're one of those people, give yourself a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Shout out to the cousins.
Big up to
to
yourself.
the fans.
And if you got anywhere where I can rate you, like a Google thing or something, I'll give you 5 stars.
Yeah.
Just shout us out.
yeah, if you're a little small business, we'll rate you.
Like your
No, it doesn't even have to be business.
Yeah, you're in Peru.
Just a
We'll rate
person.
you.
5-star.
5-star person.
It's like in China.
you need a
know,
reference. You need a reference for your CV.
yeah.
call us.
Yeah, exactly.
Put us down.
But
Put our
talking
email
about
down.
5-star fans.
Yeah, go on.
We've got a lot of them.
We do. Yeah.
It starts with one, Vasquez G.
We got
Vasquez.
Vasquez.
We got Vasquez fucking G. in the
Vasquez
house.
is our boy.
So, look, he's had an interesting season. I've got his team up here, so if you guys can just have a quick look.
Oh, he's got Bowen.
He's sitting in third place in a 10-man league.
Mm-hmm.
His knee-jerking this year has been the death of him.
Really?
He's got stung by dropping Lindelof for Maguire. Lindelof scored. Dropped Harrison before he had a 16-point haul. Dropped Havertz the week before he scored. He
Yeah.
held him for that long just to get stabbed in the chest.
Yeah, that hurts.
He picked up Jacob Ramsey as well for him. So it's not like it was even anything good.
He's still holding Ramsey.
His defense is in shambles ever since Rico Henry got injured. And Martinelli has been pretty much the biggest letdown of his season.
Wow. The fact is, Bowen and Mbeumo and Watkins are basically carrying him
Yeah, for sure.
right now.
Big time.
And he's got Palmer too. Palmer's had a nice little run in the last
that's
couple of
been
weeks.
shorts, yeah.
He's probably not had him that long.
No.
So
He hasn't sent in who's available, but he just wants to know if you guys were getting rid of players in his league, what would you guys be doing? Please be in mind.
It's always hard when you don't have
It's
the
a 10-man
players
league.
available.
Yeah.
It's hard.
So if you drop the one that stands out for me, boys, is Martinelli. We had the question a couple of
you
weeks
drop
ago.
him in a 10-man?
Well, no, but we had the question a couple of weeks ago of
Jesus Christ.
do they drop or not versus some other options. But like this drought continues.
Yeah.
Off the
Getting more
crossbar
and
this
more
week.
concerning.
Did you see that?
Yeah. Like flop of the season.
Really, yeah.
Looks like it, yeah.
Not a good start to this year. I mean, he's sitting on 36 overall points. He's getting the minutes.
They do have Luton this week, though.
The encouraging thing is he is getting the minutes. Like, he's had injuries as well. I mean, he's really only just started getting proper 90s about 4 weeks ago. Maybe there's a turn. I mean, I'd have to see something impressive on the waivers to drop him.
I'd even consider Aguerd.
Aguerd, yeah.
Look, he's getting the minutes, but West Ham are not keeping clean sheets. They've kept one clean sheet this whole season.
They had a good run. He was a pickup for a minute there because
He scored a goal.
yeah,
A couple of goals.
he
Yeah.
did score a goal, and also
Scored one goal at the start of the season.
Defenders are so hard to pick this year. Like,
This
there's
is-
not many clean sheets going round.
it's impossible.
I
So-
wonder if you should do like a Hito strategy because Hito's really, really good at playing the waivers with a defender. He usually every single week picks up a defender that's playing like a Luton or a Sheffield or, like he just finds someone. So I'd even consider like Aguerd as your swing player that whoever's playing Luton, Sheffield,
Just take the punt
maybe
on the
Burnley.
fixture.
Yeah, just do a fixture thing and just swing it.
But because we don't play in a 10-man league, it's also a feel thing.
It is a
You
feel.
got to know, like, okay, the quality of that player you're going to try and pick up that goes against those teams. There's going to be way less available in terms of that. So,
There is. You just got to play a bit of the percentages, like the likelihood of
yeah.
the clean. I look at Kilman and go, that's an option for me. With Wolves potentially to rotate it. Let me quickly pull up their fixtures. Okay, so the next two are Burnley, then Forest. So maybe hold through those fixtures and then look to rotate. But yeah, I think you could definitely work some defenders. Definitely hold on to get rid of Dunk. I think Brighton have really struggled to keep any kind of clean sheet. Dunk had a goal. Maybe Livramento's come into a bit of form, and the Newcastle team is playing now, so play him. Definitely against United next week. Get rid of Ramsey. I think Ramsey's an immediate drop.
They already played United.
Yeah,
Oh, this was the week before.
I'm joking.
Oh, is this
They
coming week?
did.
No.
Yeah, no, I think they're all the fixtures that just got played.
Oh, right. Sorry.
This must
sorry.
have been like a screenshot shot before that.
I got you. Oh,
True,
yeah, it
true,
is.
yeah.
Sorry. Yeah. All right, well, okay. Saying that, then just get at least rid of Ramsey.
and
Just go take a punt on some of the small names that we've thrown out. I think.
I think so.
Okay, I want to move on to I think we've only got one other question this week, right?
Yeah, pretty much. Austin Lavine. He's actually come to us. Here's his current team.
Levine.
Yeah, not going to make any moves
Good name.
about getting flamed for picking up Gibbs White. He's in a 12-man league.
Ooh.
Would you guys do anything in particular to this team, not knowing who's available, but would you guys be considering dropping anyone? I'm just going to read through it real quick. His defense is triple. No, he's got Sufal, Powell, and Ding. I think going double Aston Villa defense is not the smartest thing,
Yeah, I've done that for the last 5 weeks.
and it
Sucks
hasn't
balls.
gone anywhere.
It's done terribly.
His bench is
They have good
looking like a
fixtures, though.
fucking hospital ward with Foster,
Yeah.
James, and Robertson.
He's got a Robbo.
James is not flagged ready anymore, right? Though.
No,
it's
James
gone
is
now.
back because it was just a suspension.
suspension. Yeah.
So that's good for him. But I think he can make a decision between Powell and Ding.
I would keep Powell. Oh, I don't know. Powell scored last week. He's been okay in my team. I've been
Yeah.
happy with him. As
And
far
also
as defenders
Dean's
go-
threat with Moreno back, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
there's threat with his spot being gone.
Yeah, is the question about who to drop?
It's not a direct question. It's just
Check my team out.
check the
Advice.
team. What would you guys, any advice?
And again, another Martinelli owner. It's interesting. I mean, it's a pretty good team for a 12-man league. Looking at that midfield, Bowen, Martinelli, Diaby, Foden, and Buemo. Like, are the rest of the... He's got Haaland as well.
Yeah. And
Is he winning this
Ferguson.
fucking league? He better be winning this league. Fuck. 12 man? Did he say a 12 man?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
What a team.
So stacked.
Like his defense is like every defense. Like no one's got a good defense unless you've kind of got trips or
But he's
Trent.
got James and Robbo. Like that's a good defense.
I don't think he needs to do too much unless he just wants to try and just get some action and with a bit of trade. Like, could you trade one of the strong midfielders for a better defender to then have a swing midfield spot, which he doesn't have at the moment?
I
Yeah,
reckon
that's
if
true.
if he's got an Arsenal fan in his league, maybe just try and get rid of Martinelli. You might not get what he's probably worth or what he could be worth, but maybe just try and get something.
man, it feels like you get anything from these suckers if they let him have this team. Look at this team. In a 12-man league.
That
What the fuck?
midfield is like better than all of our midfielders.
Every one of those midfields weren't even like I would have picked him up later in the season because he hit form. They're all drafted midfielders.
Yeah.
Like they would have been drafted. He's got Haaland as well. Fuck. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I think just, maybe try and diversify your midfield to either upgrade defender is probably your own and then upgrade just defenders where possible.
I wouldn't touch that midfield.
Maybe just try and get Gordon.
Maybe Martin. Get Gordon. That's been, the theme of the app. All right, boys, we've been going a long time here. I mean, we've got the right to indulge because it's the 100th ep, but let's run through our top waivers to round it out. Let's do it nice and quick. Hito, why don't you kick us off?
My first pick up this week is Morpay. Back-to-back goals. I think it's a given if he's not picked up already. Next is Semenyo, the back-to-back fit form with assist and goal. And then finally, a little bit of a cheeky punt if he's free, Havertz.
He is an Arsenal fan.
Really?
Just because they've got Luton this week.
And yeah, he'll be available.
I would be piling on any, even like Rice, for
He's got
example.
Luton.
Like, I think they could potentially walk away with like 8-0.
They could.
So I think I'd be trying to get any Arsenal player.
Good shout.
Okay. I'll go next.
Okay.
Garnacho. Look, we know what he's done.
Okay.
I think, look,
He's
at this
cementing
point,
that spot.
there's not a lot out there, but he is cemented at that wing spot there. It might be worth it. Dubravka is going to come in. We know what he's capable of. We've seen some good stuff from Dubravka over the
It's a good
years.
shout.
Pope, he's out. I mean, it did not look good. I don't think we have a proper verdict just yet, but later in the week you might know.
25%.
Ben Mee. I mean, I'm throwing him in there because he's my boy.
He's a double mention in the pod.
I mean, number one fan.
Yeah.
You got to mention him. 100th ep,
Yeah.
Ben
no,
Mee.
that's fair.
long time listener. Okay, last one, Miles. What do we got?
I'll round it off, and I've gone a little bit different. Last week I went for the forward option, and this one I've done a Wolf waiver.
Oh, bring the Wolves out, baby.
Just because they got a home fixture against Burnley.
I just lost my mic.
We are all over it here. Professional.
At least it lasted the whole app.
So I've gone a triple Wolf waiver with some
Talk to me.
options like Bellegarde.
Oh, yeah.
I've never
very
heard of that
sexy
guy.
name.
Tell me about him.
Look, he's been getting a little bit of form lately. He got in the goal about 2 weeks ago, I think. And he's got some minutes, and I think that he'll definitely be available even in a 12-man league. I've moved on to Lamina as more of a sexy pick. He's a little bit more of a consistent fantasy asset than Bellegarde. And then I went the keeper because Jose Sarr got injured. So
Yes.
Bentley.
That should do it. There goes the rest of my stand.
Bentley's going to be the replacement keeper. Jump on him. He should be available in every single league.
Definitely. We just got to see if it's if he comes back, Saar, but I think it's a punt if you've got a very swing.
Yeah, and if you have Jose Sarr and you've got a shit other keeper, just pick up Bentley. So you've just got.
Do you
that
think there's a
covered.
20-man league that has Bentley? I reckon. And Dubravka.
Mate.
It's like, sorry, none of these pickups are
We
any
only
good for
need
the
10
20-man
men.
leaguers.
Is there enough players
Oh,
for
yeah.
a 20-man league?
I reckon they must have to start doubling up or something. We need to figure that
I
out.
wonder what
There's got to be a
cap
max.
is.
There's got to be a max.
What if they literally just start allowing, like, okay, you can, like, 2 people can have Haaland?
Oh, imagine if half your team just doesn't ever play. Like it's just the youngsters that are in the
That'd
squad.
be so sick.
It'd be so grim. It'd be like 20 points. You look high score.
20. I've got Gordon. Well,
And that's it.
if you're still listening, thank you.
Yeah, thank
If
you.
you've been listening for 100, well, thank you even more.
Yeah.
If you're still listening to this episode at this time, thank you.
I know.
People-
And give us we've only got 22 5-star ratings. 23 would be even better.
23 would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
23 would be great. And do you know what's also great? Draft boys.
Oh, you went early again.